What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some more Dragon Ball FighterZ for y'all. So one of the long-running jokes in my stream is I set some absurdly high sub goal, and I'm like, alright, if we hit this sub goal, I'll enter an online tournament. I don't talk about it too much, but I don't like competing in online events, especially for this game, mostly because of the netcode, but also because of like the nature of the game, and I think it is just a really different game online. Nationals, the Dragon Ball FighterZ National Championship, is basically the only online event I'm participating in for the year. They are going really out of their way to try to make it as good of an experience for us as possible. After the debacle of my first week where everything went wrong, I was like, alright, we need to figure out how to get this PC working with Dragon Ball and my stick the right way to make sure everything's good. And we just have to see, like, is it just I'm not used to PC because I don't play PC Dragon Ball that much, or if it was something wrong with my stick, right? So I entered one online tournament, and this is Khalil's online tournament. I would just link to this video, but I think he deleted all of his archives before because of the DMC I think is going on with Twitch. So if you don't know what the format is, it is 2 versus 2 and it's first to 2. So that means, let's say I team with you, okay? I have to win 2 games, 2 out of 3, and you would have to win 2 games, 2 out of 3 to win against the other 2 versus 2 team. The only difference, the only thing I really wasn't about is that it's loser stays instead of winner stays. So in a typical fighting game tournament 2 versus 2, it's usually first to 1, and then if the 2 winners would play. So if I won and then my partner won, it's over. If I won and my partner lost, then I play the person who beat my partner. But this tournament is the opposite. It's the 2 losers play. But it was all first to 2, so I got to play a lot on PC, so it was all good. So here I'm playing MFCR. So actually a really good thing about this tournament is that it was pretty much all people I've never played against, which is kind of nice. I really do value playing unknown opponents because it's like, oh, how quickly can I adapt? How quickly can I adjust? Or how good is my plan? Like, is my plan so good that it doesn't matter who I'm playing? So he's playing a team of 18 Kefla, GT Goku, a little bit Team Horny, you know, it's okay, like we're not really gonna judge. And he got a really strong start on me. He used his Spark basically to kill my Gotenk, so I'm relying on Roshi Broly. At this point, I'm pretty used to relying on Roshi Broly though. I was pretty surprised at him doing Super Dash Key Blast though. I was like, word, that shit is mad slow. You picked that? It's all good. I delayed Tech Mash, taking my turn back. That was a good reflect. Unfortunately, you could not do anything with it, I think. Trying to up grab. There's a Kefla into 18 barrier that's really strong. So by this point, I was like, yo. So he has picked Reflect like 5 or 6 times. Now I gotta start really looking for it. When someone reflects like 1 time, it's like okay, but when someone reflects a bunch of times, I'm like, okay, they just do this a lot. I remember when this was happening too, I was like, man, I gotta learn some happy birthdays with Broly. This probably was like legit, like those 2 characters were both dead. 50-50, he tried to jump. I'm doing my staggers, yes sir. Oh, rare drop combo. Master Roshi, my friend with the shades on. So I'm feeling pretty good. GT with 18 barrier, not that scary. The only thing about Roshi Broly is like, again, you can't go in. Like when you play like Broly Beam, you could just like fire Key Blast, like let's say anti-air Key Blast plus Beam and you're in, stuff like that. Here I have to like really walk you down or like get in. So here he's gonna knock me down. 3 gauge into Android 18. Pretty good switch here. 18 has full life, of course. The GT wasn't struggling with blue life, but GT's gonna give 18 way more. I do guard cancel spark. He does delay attack. Thank you very much. I'll take my level 3. This does no damage, but I get guaranteed knockdown. I don't have to worry about guessing or anything. My turn. Okay. Pressure of Roshi. Yeah, I make that mistake a lot. You gotta use JM and not JL, Broly. I was mashing. Now my sparking is over. Kind of honest game now. Yes, the command grab setup. So you've probably seen people do stuff like that on Twitter if they have command grab characters, either like with Team Gohan. I was doing this with base Vegeta, so Broly and base Vegeta says. But I legitimately think that the Roshi assist is the best example of it in the entire game. So now I'm feeling mighty comfortable, and now he really can't. He can't do orb from full screen. He can't do beam. He can't do anything lazy. I could just sit here and wait, apply pressure every now and then. With the Roshi, he disrespects my assists. Here, I think he was low enough that he tried to move, so it actually isn't like disrespecting, you know? You should try to move, but it was just unfortunate that he was kind of low. I don't have the bar though, so I'd peel off. Kind of schmovin', got him. You might have seen that little dash up, backdash, dash up again when I was playing earlier this week too. I like it because you can use backdash to see where they are, so you can pick something. And Broly has like really huge normals. We move into game 2. So I won the first game despite Gotenks not doing anything. I was really forceful with the hands. To be honest, Gotenks, his post block super dash, so like when he super dashes at you, his options are not that great. He's much better when you super dash at him. This is also before I lab some what should I do when I super dash at people, but I still kind of believe that he's not that great at super dashing. After that crazy JH I did, here is the first Ghost. Here's some Ghost, buddy. Kefla's kind of good against Ghosts, I think, but you have to use delay tech as well. If you just tech and you try to get out, use her responses, I don't think you'll be able to get out that much, but her 214S always goes behind you, so just by nature of it being like going behind you and it's really fast, is really good again to try against Ghosts. Let's see what he does this time. He doesn't do it here, flex instead, tries to mash. Goodbye, Kefla. Super Saiyan Karen, for real, for real. Okay, here's 18, the original waifu of Dragon Ball Z. Z, right? Yeah. I'm trying to think of Dragon Ball Z waifus. Damn. Imagine being that horny. It could have been me. Okay. So, 18 doing her thing. I was like, oh, that's a cool combo into level 3. I'm looking at his gauge, looking at his assist. So, and again, sorry about the quality. This is definitely, again, Khalil's original recording is gone, so I have to do it like this. He has no gauge, but I choose to spark anyway, because I'm like, man, you know, if I just hit him, he's fucked, so, and here we go. But 18's kind of skinny, so I can't use that route. That was a good match. This thing, I think at this point, this thing everyone does. I'm going to go back. This thing a lot of people do now. So you see here where I chase him up here, and he air dashes. This fuzzy air dashing movement, so you should buffer the dash always, I think, because it's a pretty fast situation. You can't see what's going on, and of course if they don't force you down to the ground, you get out, so it's really good. Here's a Ghost for you. Bait the reflect. I do a nice easy combo. I should just do it like that instead of like for real, for real. I'm gonna do it like that. I had like a bombo for real, but I'm not gonna do it that way anymore. So now as my whole team gets GT, I feel mad comfortable. In my head, I'm like, just don't fuck up. Like, what is GT gonna do? Spirit bomb you? Like, I'm not worried about it at all. His level 3 is good. Like, he could take a character. The way he's ready right now, because you can't see it, like he has about like 3 bars. So, he can kill a character and then hit my next character, do his level 3, and that gives him a mix-up. And that with Limit Break might kill, but then he has to fight Broly and hit Broly twice. Like, that's not happening. Unless I fuck up, of course. I go in for full screen. The classic 2S special cancel into max power Kamehameha. That move is special cancelable and normal cancelable on the ground when you land, so I wait. I wait because he kept showing me that he would do stuff, right? Like, I'm gonna reflect, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Don't get him with the cross, and that is it. So that's it for this set, because my partner, Kazuki Kaze, won that game. Okay, so here is my second set. It is against Kanto. You've definitely seen this guy play. People like to kill stage and stuff. He's like definitely a rising talent in our region, Tri-State, Northeast Tri-State. He's playing Team Gohan, Super Broly, Trunks, a team I actually want to play, and I feel like this team and having a DP assist really helps Trunks. V-Sage is also playing DP assist with Trunks, UI, right? So I'm kind of high on that for Trunks, but I'm not going to play Trunks right now, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about for my boy in the future. He's kind of going ham on me, by the way. He 2-touched my Gotenks, so once again, Gotenks does not get to play. I feel like, especially in this game, I'm not really like a fast starter. I'm kind of like a slow starter in this game. It's harder to prepare for people in this game just by the nature of it. It's a team game, and now everyone has 3 assists. So again, once again, Roshi, Broly. I'm actually pretty happy that like normally if I hit somebody with Gotenks and kill them, either I'll keep Gotenks out if I just use 1 bar. But if I have to spend bar, I'm bringing in Broly. That Jaya was ridiculous that he kept chasing me. But Roshi doesn't have a Super Dash challenge, so it's actually a pretty good thing that he did there. But like when I was learning Roshi, I would bring in Roshi on purpose because I was like, man, like I'm gonna have to play him. Like I can't just sit and use his assist all day. Like I'm gonna have to learn how to play him and figure out stuff. But on my first hit, I bring in Broly anyway. That shit did so much damage. He reflects, I wait. We talked about that little thing before. In situations where you think they might reflect, you just do 1 button, see what they do. He doesn't tag. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Broly. Oh, or I could just drop the combo for fun. Master Roshi. His fuzzy jump's kind of on deck. I'm trying to call out jump startup. That dash 2H is a kind of strat that I use in other games against these delay jumps, and Broly's is really good, especially the way a lot of people, including New York players, defend against command grabs. They do like a fuzzy jump, so delay jump into Ki Blast, but Broly not only does it have a super high 2H, but it also beats Ki Blast and it has armor, so any like super dash to beat command grabs or like delay jump S to be command grabs, I'm gonna beat. He smoked my shit with that cross up, but it's all good. Roshi. Okay, I'm peeling off. Don't want to push my turn too far. Sometimes when people are like, you're bad at staggers, or like your pressure is too ambiguous, I'm like, or it's not ambiguous enough, I'm like, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but everything in the game is minus, bro. Like you're basically like asking me like, you might as well just tell me my nuts are small, like real talk. Like there's no other way for me to put it. Like everything in the game is minus. So Broly's thing is like he has so many buttons that are -2. Having -2 buttons is pretty stupid because like he can get off the ground before you can mash even. But like most characters, they just have stuff that's -5. So when you have -5 stuff, you gotta like RPS, like risky RPSs for like maybe 50% if you're wrong. Like I'm cool with it because it's the game now, but like I'm out of my analysis paralysis. But that's a hard guess. Like you can't really blame me for doing like really safe strings almost all the time, especially when I'm playing people who I've not played against. Like this is the first time I've ever played Kanto. I don't really know how he handles these situations. I could just guess, right? But you got to see what they like to do first, and then, you know, make your choice. You can have your assumptions based on playing a lot of people. That's why it's important to play a lot of games. But for the most part, I'm like, let me see what you're trying to do first. You know what I'm saying? So he wins the first game pretty clean, even though like I managed to tie it up in the middle of the game. He closes the 2-2. His throw defense is pretty good. I like using overhead, as I said, to beat people's preemptive Dragon Rush techs. He does not really tech preemptively. Blocks the overhead there. I push him all the way to the corner. That move's really good. I kind of mess up my setup there. You have to be pretty precise on the timing. So, into Ghost. I get the first hit. Ghosts. Get to the low, he delayed techs into it. So I kind of fired my Ghost really quickly. It's lucky that I had bar, but this time I wait. Got him. Simple combo, he doesn't tech, but oh, or I could just let him live for fun. He uses his sparking. I immediately call Roshi. I'm gonna hide behind this. So that's an example of like you gotta see what they like to do. I'm gonna go back. This is kind of because I was just talking about this too. The whole first game, his team Gohan was doing jab, 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 and that jab is really good. It's like -3, but he's done it so many times that I was like, okay, it's time for me to challenge. I also had this kind of thing, this issue with Team Gohan where his staggers are really good, but he has less buttons he can use straight up. So once you use his auto combo, once you use LL, you're airborne. So you can't use LL with him. You have to do strings in different ways. So I definitely get why. Like he's trying to confirm his string and like set up his offense. I have people mash me out of that as well, but you know, just be like that. I was ready that time. That mash was really important, and now I have a huge lead on him. I still have my sparking. Broly's powerful. Broly's taller than Super Broly. That 2L of his is really good. I think like when I was playing him, I was like, oh, he must not be used to playing against these assists. Like, Gotenks be, you know, I use it in a pretty normal way. I hit him with the France. Let's go. This is the France, bro. I'm channeling my inner Frenchman. I'm channeling my inner Frenchman. Real talk. The France. You hit him with the France. You're like, whoa, you fucked up, and then you call your defensive assist. I took all their defensive assist calls, bro. I've been watching so much French footage, and I'm just like, who's playing 18? I'm gonna steal every single way you use that assist and do it with Roshi. Because if they block it, I get a 50-50. Yeah, that's really strong with Broly as well. Broly plus Roshi. You can use the light Lariat plus Roshi pretty liberally, but the medium and EX one, you have to be farther away for whatever reason to call it safely. Nice, he gets me to Dragon Rush here. His solo Trunks is mad good. And Limit Break Trunks, like, I was like, man, I gotta give Limit Break Trunks a little bit more credit too. I was really high on, like, mid Trunks in Season 2. In Season 3, I still don't like Anchor Trunks, but, like, Anchor Trunks is definitely better than he was. Okay, this is not really... There we go. Command Grab plus assist. But the combo's dropped. Broly, another character who, damn, he subbed to me while we were watching his match. That's crazy. I dropped a combo. I tried to do, there's a way to do it with 2L, 5LL, but I'm not going to do it that way anymore. I made a lot of combo adjustments. I think so. One thing you're going to notice from me in the national championships in general is I have this kind of schedule during the week where, like, Monday to Thursday I'm gonna try to, like, get better with my team, and then Friday and Saturday I'm gonna try to get ready for my actual games on Sunday. So watching this versus watching me play on this past Sunday, my most recent set, you should already see some differences. That combo's kind of cray. And then comparatively, my next set, you should see some more stuff from me, and then on and on and on and on. Damn, what's he gonna do? Roshi's pretty good against this. He baits. Oh, it misses. Oh my god, that actually worked out for me. That's one of my bad habits. I have a really bad habit of picking mash or reflect in, like, kind of random situations. I gotta pick jump more. I gotta pick jump, period. No, I gotta pick jump more. I gotta pick jump, period, or I gotta do armor or something. Like, my boy Roshi has an armor move, and I was like, let me pick jab. Anyway, it's the anchor fight right now. Got him. I kind of baited him here a little bit. It worked out. Some people, so Miracle Punch and Dynamite Kick are both head property, which means you can 2H them really reliably. So I wanted to bait him into doing 2H by steering my EX Miracle Punches. So now we're in game 3. Oh, past me. I'm actually gonna leave this in the video. I'm flexing a little bit. Yeah, I couldn't use Khalil's footage because it's gone. He deleted it or something. So I'm using my own past footage. I guess we were talking about this for some reason. Anyway, back to the match. Okay. So, impromptu break. I hit him with a dynamite kick. Dynamite kick. So the end of the kick does hit in the air. So even though it's vulnerable to super dash, you can catch people jumping if they're respecting you. Okay, he's really trying to mix me. I am so goddamn scared. I finally reflect after a couple of attempts. I'm surprised he didn't bait me after I blocked a couple of times. I figure, like, if someone blocks a couple of times, they're gonna reflect eventually. Okay. Here I am, respect. I was like, man, he probably has some OS here to deal with this. Roshi, protect me. And now he's got block goes. Damn! And I have all this meter because I reflected legs and played all this neutral. I have like 3 bars. This is death if he gets hit. He cannot get hit. Nice block. Overhead not block. My sister back now. Punches. Broly. Got him with the low. That's like kind of layered. So like, again, a lot of people will tell you the auto combo mix up with Gotenks, you can defend it reliably, which is true. But you just have to be kind of woke, I guess. Like, there's things that hit at different timings, so you have to make sure you know what the timings are. The thing is, like, the standard thing that people do, there's like one timing for it, which is a different timing for air dash, jump heavy, land low. So since he blocked a couple of things earlier, I was like, oh, I bet he won't go back to low, like that, to a low that's really late. and it ended up working out. What's funny is you can't really do that one with Broly assist at all. Like, you could definitely do shit in between that. That's definitely a I just did it and it worked type of thing. Look at this combo knowledge. Team Gohan players, let's go. But he dropped the combo. I slip out and Roshi, second confirmed situation. Damn, I'm really plus from that. Nice. See, that's what I was talking about before. He did fuzzy jump into bomb, so fuzzy jump 2S into setup. Spark immediately. I'm trying to protect Broly. I missed my air dash. Nice jump heavy, dude. EX. He keeps his turn. I mash. Again, it's the same thing I said before, right? He does a lot of that, like jab, 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 jab for stagger and setting up offense. I've been respecting him quite a bit, so I was like, it's time to pick mash. He got the tag. Like, I'm sad, but he's not getting a ton. Like, that Team Gohan is still one hit away from death. Goodbye, sir. You could even see Trunks. You could see Trunks doing JS. You see Trunks. It's pretty sad. Or, it's not sad for me, though. I think it's sick. Okay. Oh, he just gets smoked. It's kind of hard to see, but... Down into the ground. Boop! Hitting the buttons into level 3. So he still has Spark, though. He still has Spark. I'm going to safe jump, of course, because I want to block it. That was kind of unfortunate for him. He got backdash somehow. He's in the corner. There's nowhere to backdash to. I'm like, sick. Nice mistake. We take those. Dragon Rush into command grab into... Not the double L, because he's in Sparking. I just safe jump. Normally, I do it again. He tried to fuzzy jump again, probably, or... Like, that one, it looked like he was off the ground. It's kind of hard to tell. Boom. And that's a dead Trunks. I have such a big lead. I would have to throw really hard. I would have to throw really hard to lose this at this point. Team Gohan can definitely kill one character, and he has good solo functionality. But he has no beam, is one thing. He's got the instant cross up. Like, here I'm probably dead. I'm, like, definitely dead, I think. Yeah, because he has 5. See? Yeah! Let's go on. Team Gohan. Alright, Team Gohan, Super Saiyan 2, but I'm Super Saiyan 3. Let's go. Go Tanks versus Team Gohan. It's a weird matchup, you know? Roshi protected me once again, and I close it. Roshi carries me so fucking hard. Okay. 1 into 1. Fuck them kids. Okay. So if you want to know what happens next, spoilers, the losers have to play each other, right? So my teammate has to play Kanto. Kanto wins that set. We get sent to losers. So my third set of the day versus Sire. So as you can see here, my teammate lost again, I think. Yeah, I think so. I'm playing as Kid Buu, Cell, GT. I am very familiar fighting this team. And, whoa. I was not ready for this. I'm popping off. Okay. Again, I'm just going to leave this in. Because fuck it. But Khalil's archive is gone. So this is my archive. I definitely screwed that up, but we take those. My combo, I could not freestyle it. Here he sparks early again. I mash 2H. He gets the combo. Not really sure what to do here. Pins me down. I'm waiting for the assist, of course. He kind of baits me, and I get hit. This, since it's Kid Buu's kind of good at building meter, so the cash off's going to be big. I'm going to lose Go Tanks once again. As you can see, every single set I have played, I have lost Go Tanks immediately in the first game. This also happened to me on Sunday against Kami as well. It happened to me against Double L. My Go Tanks get smoked. So once again, Roshi Broly. Okay, I'm kind of going in. If you don't have experience against Roshi, that's kind of hard to deal with. The more I play him, the more I'm like oh my god, the super dash doesn't track. Like, I'm not really bothered by it. His air super dash goes further than full screen. So, like, if you're retreating from him and he's doing it, he'll, like, keep going for a pretty significant distance. So, as long as you have, like, good general aim and you don't do something, like, too specific, you should be able to tag them. I clean up his GT real quick. He has no spark, so I feel like I'm ahead right now. I have a lot of meter, too. Remember, Roshi does mad damage. Got him again like that. That's kind of hard to confirm. I've been trying to clean up some of the ways I do things with my assisted neutral, because I don't want to hit people and then like not get anything. Sell combo from Sire into Rolling Crush, so he's gonna get Oki. Ooh! So, I did not know this yet. There is a happy birthday from Roshi, and I think I would have won the game if I had the happy birthday down. I learned it before this week's national set. It does come up. It's just, like, not that common. Max Power! Kamehameha. Into... Oh, he got hit by that. I tried to use the 5S held vanish. Okay, Kid Buu versus Roshi. So I actually kind of like this match. It's not bad. You can't move that much, but like you get like really good defensive options against him. Ooh, it's hard. It's hard to guard cancel Roshi. Oh, I said no. I said fuck them kids for real. Right now, that's not Kid Buddy. That's Kid Bitch right now, bro. The Broly assist to beat the Key Blast. He's good at using the ball to go down. I stay in the corner, just patient. And I hop out. Yes, his super dash is broken. Boop. And we close it. You put him in a jar? Yes. Put him in a jar. Put him in the jar. By the way, thanks everybody. Everyone who's watching this, thank you for reminding me that if I put somebody to sleep and they're going to die, that I should put them in a jar right after. Because he doesn't have like a cool walk like UI. So like when you do the UI 4-frame, and UI is like deep, 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 deep. So right, walking up. But Roshi doesn't have a cool walk like that you would play cool music to. So instead, I'm going to put him in the jar. Thank you. I'll remember that. Anyway, we're in game 2. Once again, even though my Gotenks got smoked game 1, again, I try to pay attention. You should really try to pay attention to people's habits in homogenous situations in the game. It'll help you out a lot. I already knew this was important, but I was not so great at it. I got him with the 50-50 there. I was not so great at it. I think playing Granblue helped me out because that's basically the whole game. Like, you don't do anything else but do that type of stuff. Oh, he lived. Someone told me Roshi's level 1 does more than Broly's. I have to actually double check that. There's my fucking bad habit again. It gets me so angry when I see it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Protecting me, I spark back. I kind of don't like it when my opponents take my sparking so easily. Here's my guard cancel. Broly, it's gonna sound funny, but Broly really does not do that much damage in general. He needs meter to cash out. So like if I had meter, I could have done like 8k or something. He tried to mash, but I have armor on armor on armor. Why do I do it that way? I gotta use all my key blasts. I could do a little bit more damage. That's something I've been doing recently. And that's a combo mistake I make a lot. But we worked on that. Remember, this is like, at this point, it's almost been 2 weeks since I played in this tournament. Tackle Vanish. Into Gotenks. Into Grab. Into Dead. Wow. Bonk. Fuck them kids. And solo GT. So GT's here. I am not scared at all. He's not bad against Roshi once he gets in, though, because I have to actually respect what he does. He wasn't ready for that. Combo. I didn't learn the Kawamatsu combo yet, so I'm doing this easy route instead. Not that the combo, so like the Kawamatsu combo is a nice compromise between ease and consistency. So like it does more damage than the route I just did. I try to armor, yes sir. I'm not trying to respect you. I didn't pick this character because I like blocking. I'm trying to press buttons, friend. Reminder, when we talk about respect, we're talking about in the game, right? We're talking about in the game. Don't forget, some people got mad. They're like, what do you mean you don't respect this guy? I'm like, what I mean is when he makes me block, I want to mash. Not, I don't respect him. I'm going to send him like an angry email or a disrespectful tweet. I just want to mash. That's it. That's it, 100%. So I take that 2-0. And we move on because my partner beats him. So, we move to our next set. We're pretty deep. This is losers semis, I believe. So, I'm going to keep it real. I was like, man, hipster team. It's Cooler, Beerus, GT, Goku, Anchor, right? I have not only a good amount of Cooler experience, but I think I've talked about it a couple times in random videos when I'm playing like ranked, or when I was, playing ranked, that I practiced a lot for Cooler because I was expecting to have a run back against Kaiden in the World Tour Finals LCQ for Season 2. I beat him in UFA last year in like a nail biter kind of set, but I will say I was still kind of just like scared of Cooler because, you know, he is rare. Like Kaiden's like basically the only one you expect to come up against in tournament because Dolgora's not playing so much. But so I have like a lot of countermeasures ready for the character that I still use. That was a really good 3H from KSAC, by the way. The other thing I was thinking when I looked at the character select screen and he was picking his characters, I was like, okay, so he plays rare characters, so he's definitely counting on the buff of playing rare characters, and this motherfucker's not trying to block either, and it comes up a bunch. That was a good mix, though. I was not ready for that. I forget what I was trying. I was trying to do something. I was like, I'm gonna wait for him, and then I'm gonna spark or do something, and then he did that. I was like, oh, I was really just not ready for that. Okay, I peeled off. That's what's really good about that. Like you can peel off with 2S. If they super dash at you, you could 2H them or armor. Oh, I think past me wanted to look at this. Oh, I was talking about this exact thing. Like it's a really good tactic overall to use his 2S. His 2S is really good, and it's basically plus. The only thing is like you're not next to him. Okay, he tried to whiff and press a button when he landed for sure. Again, when it works, it's good. That's the rule. When it works, it's good. When it doesn't work, it's kind of trash. It'd be like that. I was woke, so I hit it. I mean, I was really like, bro, I hit this shit on PSN, dude. I'm definitely gonna hit it on PC. If I'm hitting this shit in like 5-frame delay PSN against people who are whiffing buttons in the air, landing next to me, pressing buttons, I'm gonna hit it on the ground. That was kind of a confident match. And a confident super dash. All the stuff I do against Beerus is random. I have no real planning against this character, and I totally count on my team just beating the shit. I had no Roshi, so I had to do it that way. And when that happened, when this super dash happened, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was kind of sad. When this super dash happened, look at this. So I do this, I have to spark because he's gonna punish me. I did JM instead of JL, and I got hit by the super dash, and I was like, oh, I just remember being like mad sad. So he does this, he gets it down, goes into GT's level 3. GT's level 3 is still pretty rough. This little kid, my little old friend, he had 2 mix-up level 3s. That's crazy. But I blocked this one. Okay, guard cancel on the 5S. Peeling off my 5S. His 5S is really strong. That was a good super dash. Roshi is weak to a couple things. So he's weak to characters who have projectiles that aren't Ki Blast or beams. I said that kind of weird, but oh, Roshi is really good. He could just slip out of that Oki. I think past me is showing it again, so we can talk about it again. Yeah, so this super dash, right? So he's weak against air versus air aggression, like the JL whiff, JL against stuff when people are trying to chase you. He's weak to that stuff because he can't go from the air to the ground like quickly. So you want to stay on the ground. If an opponent uses something else for offense that's not Ki Blast, it's kind of rough because you should be trying to, and I'm showing it again past LK, you should be trying to use his super dash defensively to slip out of things. So here, could see he's using Beerus A. It's like, I want to say it's around 50 frames block stun, but it's a Ki Blast. But because of Roshi's super dash, I'm able to basically jump out of block stun, out of the setup. You would have to probably come up with a specific setup for him or use a different assist or something. On my team, I don't really use Ki Blast for setups at all, so I don't care about this. But if you're using something that's a Ki Blast for a setup, you should blab against Roshi. Okay, I hit the tag, and it's cooler, so I kind of peel off. I don't really have a setup for cooler. I was like, wow, this is really happening. But thankfully, thankfully, we put him to sleep. And he did a really happy birthday my characters because of he used a horizontal smash. Hit him with the stick, and I'm gonna get this blue light back. Someone told me you could do the level 1 light like differently, so you could do 1-1. I don't really know, so I just play it safe because I don't want to. It's tournament, so I'm like, I'll spend more resource and just figure it out later. Super dash with punish the beam. That's the Dragon Ball Classic. Okay, I don't power up. Got him. That shit is so good. Having a defensive assist with Broly is so nice. And the thing is, like, Roshi is much smaller than Broly, so you don't even know he's coming. Look, boop, you can't even see him. You just get hit. My dude was trying to mash. I can't believe it. It's my turn, bro. It's my turn. I knocked you down. Why are you trying to mash, bro? That's crazy. Look how small Roshi is, though. For real, for real. Look at that. Boop. Damn, he's so small. Okay. And his last character. So it's Beerus. So Beerus actually does a lot of damage, and he has 7 bars. So he could definitely kill a character if he starts with something greedy. The thing is, I knew he couldn't DP because I had the armor on, so I was kind of going in. I did DP vanish, and he's dead. I take game 1. Oh yes, and I almost dropped it too. Someone's mad that I did it like that, but every now and then the jump heavy drops. I just want him to die, so it's okay. Game number 2. Cooler versus Gotenks. That was a pretty good round start. I don't think I started the first game with spin, but maybe I did. His spin dynamite kick is a decent, emphasis on decent round start. It loses to a bunch of stuff. It beats a bunch of stuff. I usually either, if I just like think you're not ready for it, I'll do it, or like if you do something the first couple of games where like it feels like I can do his lariat too safely, then I'll do it. Ghosts. 50-50. Because he reflected, I waited for another reflect. Oops. Today's LK with TOD right now. I would definitely TOD. But old LK is trying to snap here, but today's LK. Today I would just kill him. Like right now I would do 2M, hands, spark, dead. Like right away. Right away. And itemizes. Yeah, I would have TOD'd for sure. Okay. He has his turn. He's got Super Dash into DP Assist, a classic. Hits me with 6M. My Gotenks is gonna die. For the first no, he did die the first game though. Into Cooler's level 1? Is that his level 1? He kind of smokes you. He puts you. He like plants you in the ground for real. Roshi Broly once again. That was a good use of the GT call. He's using his Ki Blast in a weird way. Thankfully, it's a rare time that I win a clash. It's just because of how the buttons work. Generally, the mashier person wins the random clashes. Oh, he tried to double up. 3H into Super Dash. Chase. Counter Vanish. Reflex. Super Dash. I feel like I see the Super Dash clash way more with Roshi Super Dash than anyone else. DP knockdown into Beerus level 3. I don't, again, half my fault. Like in a 1vs1, I would definitely know the data on his level 3 and the options, but you just have to prioritize learning certain matchups and character combinations. And I switch characters a bunch too, so learning how to fight like really rare characters is not super high on my priority list, unfortunately. Now I want to like study him more and learn how to fight him better. I did also really disrespect him and did the Roshi DP to just get out. Because he got out here like this though, now I'm thinking, oh shit, it's like a long game. Now I'm thinking I'm probably going to lose because he hit me with a 2M starter. Beerus is getting all that blue life back. Roshi, his solo functionality is there, but like whole team comebacks, like I don't think you're going to see it that much. HP is also a really important resource with him because you need life to do your armor move, right? The main thing he has going for him is that he does do a lot of damage. I try to do a new idea, but it doesn't really work out. I had the right idea though, and the way I'm doing it now, it probably would have worked. You probably saw it. Again, this is something else that came up, like attacking people's down techs. So Roshi is better at it than I thought he was. It's just not the way I did it here. I tried to do cross up jump M when he was getting up, not the way. So I'm taking a little break, of course. It's 1-1. I do want to win this to give our team a chance to keep playing. So I peel off this time. So Roshi as a counter call to Cooler's 3H is something I thought of in the match. I was like, oh, I can go into spots where he will 3H and call Roshi and protect myself. It's a good idea. Punches, I'm waiting. Ooh, he matched there. 1, it means I messed up, but 2, we take those. And now you have to block Ghost, son. Sometimes it can be hard to gauge where you are on the screen. I pinned him down. So I do notice, like, I watch, like, Subatomic Sabers sets in National Championships, and he doesn't really do mid-screen Ghosts at all. But I still go for it. I want to improve my mid-screen Ghost control and, like, what I do, though. I think I'm still, like, not great at it. And I'm wondering if I can, like, if I should, like, how do I say it? If I should go for the established, there's a setup that you could do with Moon Jump, but it's kind of tough. Or if I should try something else. Here, Beerus is going in. I was like, man, what do I do about this? I think I run this back quite a bit. So we are back. Yes, since this is from my stream archive, after that specific thing, because I was like, what are you actually supposed to do about that? I actually went and labbed against it for a while. There's a few options you could do after the reflect. There's a couple of layered things that can be done as well. So Beerus has a ton of stuff like that. I think it's strong, and it's also stronger because people don't practice against it, so it's gonna always work for you. So he's hit me like multiple times with these sequences without assists, and I'm just like, alright, the third time I was like, alright, I'm done with this. I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to give you free damage. I want to protect my team. So here's the sparking thing again. Like I said, I was just done with it. That's the only thing, that's the only way I could put it. I was just done with him forcing his bullshit on me that I don't know how to deal with. Okay, I got the hit though, so I'm definitely gonna run out this spark. Knowing me, I'll probably go for Ghost. I even do Ghost when I have like 25% blue life to recover. That's how strong I think it is to be able to control the situation. And I get my assist back here. That's sick, bro. What a sick character. He got hit for fun, bringing him down to the ground. Dragon Rush. The first Dragon Rush of the entire game, too, right there. I basically did not Dragon Rush him the whole set. So again, we checked more Beerus stuff. I probably should have wrote all that shit down because I forgot. I forgot the results of what I labbed because I have not played a Beerus since then. So he's on Anchor GT. I feel super good though. Like Broly, Roshi, full life. I took a risk on that. I was just like, man, I'm just gonna match after 2S. I think there was a time before where he did a 2S into J2H. There's clearly a gap. Plus 13. Command grab setup. And this is dead. No, I should have pushed it. No, he's dead. Yes, sir. Okay, so that's it for my tournament run. So despite winning all my sets, we got 4th because, again, the format is the loser plays the loser. So that's what determines. So it's so you can't carry, basically. So the most reliable way to win this tournament is to find somebody ridiculous to team with and then just play. I did have fun, though. Like, between this, like, this is literally the first Dragon Ball tournament I've entered since, like, February. Nationals are like a little bit different. Even though it's a tournament, it's like a really unique format, so I kind of have it in a different category in my head, even though it's a competition. And during both, like, I definitely realized like I miss that, like, there's like a feeling you get in like the core of your body when you're like, oh shit, like this important thing, like this match is on the line. I have a lot of problems articulating this feeling, but it's one that I miss. It's like a feeling of like half stress, half anxiety, half hype, which is 150, which I know doesn't make sense. that's whatever. The whole point is I really do actually miss competing, and I'm glad they let me play in nationals. And it kind of sucks. Like, I really do not want to play in online tournaments because I don't. It's mostly that I don't feel like, again, I don't feel like it's the real game. Like, let's say if you choose to play on a PSN, for instance, some things are just disproportionately strong compared to offline. You can be the person who's like, why would I use offline tactics in offline? I'm playing offline. I'm going to do the stuff that works. I'm playing online, excuse me. I'm going to do the stuff that works online. And that's fine. Like, I'm not going to fault you for it. But for a tournament where, you know, like, there's going to be a winner, I don't want to play against somebody who's thinking like that. They're not, to me, like, that's not the game. That's like truly not the game. There's a reason why people put more weight into like the, like, you know, your CEOs, your combo breakers, your EVOs, and your World Tour events than like online tournaments. It's for that reason. You're playing a different game. So instead of like grinding online tournaments, I figure, and you've heard me say this a million times if you watch my stream, I can work on fixing issues I have as a player that affect my game in Dragon Ball. Okay, once again, hopefully you enjoyed the games. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.